Hello everyone, if you're on this page, it's because you visited us at the Peoria Riverfront Museum. If you're not on this page, please look at the comments to find the link. And I'm going to assume that you have a Hugging Face account. I'm going to assume that you have a Google account. And I'm going to assume that you can create the wheel all by yourself. So what I'm doing right now is go over the steps for you to get the app that we showed you at the museum hosted on your own Hugging Face account. One thing to keep in mind is that Google doesn't allow users under 18 to have API keys, so you would need to ask your grown-ups or your older siblings to help you. So first thing you want to do, go to Google AI Studio, and when you land on this page, you're gonna look at the left area, get API key, click on that, create a new API key. The name you give here doesn't matter. Actually, it just helps you to remember for what purpose you create the API key. So I'm gonna say CSTrivia demo. And because I have the pro version free as a teacher, so my options here may be different from your options, but keep in mind as a student you can get the pro version for free as well, so search for that. Create a key, and then you're going to copy the key by clicking on this copy API key icon. You're going to go to your Hugging Face account and click on your face. Wherever you see, depending on what browser you're on, you may see a different layout. So you click on your name and click on New Space. And you're going to give it a name. I'm going to call it CSTrivia demo. You can add description or not. We're going to make it an MIT license app. We're going to have to pick Docker, and we're going to make sure this is a public app. So we're going to create a space. Again, depending on what browser you're using, you may see things differently. One thing you want to make sure you find the files for your app at some point. But right now, I'm going to do the settings first. You go to the settings of your app and you scroll down. You come to a place that says variables and secrets. You're going to create a new secret. We are using Python language, and Python is case sensitive, so make sure this is written all caps. In fact, turn on your caps lock and write Gemini API key. Then go ahead, paste your API key that you just created. If you forgot to copy it, go back to the Google AI Studio page and click on the copy button again and come here and paste. So you're going to save this one. Now you're going to go to the files, and here you need to go back to the page that I shared with you. You're going to download this folder. Before downloading, take a look here. I have the questions and answers for you. There is a text that you can use for creating the wheel, and there is an Excel sheet that has the answers for you if you wanted to play that game in your school and with your cousins or friends. So go ahead, download this folder on your device. It takes a little bit of time. And I'm going to just make sure the name is as simple as possible. I don't need that extra set of characters. Then I'm going to open the folder. Hopefully this shows up for you. If you don't see my page, that's okay. In your folder, make sure you right click and you extract the files. Again, if you're on MacBook, it does it if you click on it. If you're on Windows, you have to right click and say extract all. So if you don't see my page, that's okay. I trust that you can unzip files on Windows or on Mac. Go back to your Hugging Face, click on contribute, upload files. What you want to do is to upload the 4 files. You don't need question and answers. That's only for your wheels. and you're going to upload this for, and come down here, commit changes to main, and go ahead and look at this part of your status bar. It says building, so your app is being built. Then it's going to say starting, and then it's going to say running. The requirements.txt, go ahead and click on that. It shows what packages we're using in Python. If you go back to README and Docker file, they have other specifications that you need for the app to run. And the app file is the one that we actually connect to Google Gemini. We use the questions that we have picked for you. And then we have the user interface, we have the image loading, and all the logic of the app. I have shared more information about how I created this app. As I told you, my students create apps in Python from scratch. But here I used Gemini Opus 4.6, and I think you should start using that too. But we want you to understand the logic behind. So that's why we invite you to the workshop provided by us at the 4H in Peoria. So I'm going to pick one question as a test and then ask the agent, and I'm hoping that it runs this demo. Who created the Linux operating system? It gives you the answer, and it gives you the picture. And how the picture is picked is interesting. I have a story behind that, and I can share that with you in the workshop if you choose to attend. So going back here, make sure when you click on the app, if you wanted to go back to your files, you go back to your files here. Also, if you, let's say you wanted to share your app with someone, or share it on your website, if you wanted to share it on your school website or your club, you say embed this space. It gives you the code, and you can also copy the public link. That's all I wanted to share with you. I hope you can follow and create your first app and host it on Hugging Face Spaces. There is so much to explore on Hugging Face, and we want you to go ahead and take that journey. Thanks again for visiting us, and hopefully we'll see some of you at the 4H workshop.